Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. We are here again to talk again. This is part 2 about the Awada Obosi Onitsha, the lack of provision that is happening in the homeland. Why the people are not actually holding the government to account on this. This is only the part 2, and you got to join us in this. The real gold mine in our homeland, the estate, that would have made a difference if we do have government or government officials who are proactive. Basically, sorry, because it's a bit windy and it's a bit cold. Basically, what are we talking about? In the part 1, we discussed more or less what one of my friend Creative Laws TV was showing Awada, and Awada Onitsha stroke Obosi is just under Onitsha metropolitan zone, but it's under a town called Obosi. So you can see the real estate. You can see 5-story, 6-story, thousands of them, and it's quite concentrated. Because I know the area very well and I attempt to live in that place, I know the area very well. So what are we talking about? If our homeland is having all these gold mine, why are we having the type of politicians who has not actually contributed to making this thing a beauty? Because some of the people that were watching these things are not people that they were shocked that this type of real estate gold mine is in our homeland. So last week I was watching Asaba. Basically I was ashamed to be actually part of Onitsha metropolitan city, living in it. I was saying, look at how neat Asaba. Look at the trees. And some of us might say, oh, Asaba is a capital of Delta State. Basically, that he has a lot of money because it's an oil company. It doesn't cost anything to tidy Onitsha, to keep Onitsha as clean as Asaba. I'm telling you. Because one thing is that Onitsha has bigger buildings, that you have bigger population or more population that can pay for it. And they're already paying, but the only thing is that the services are not being provided. What does it take to plant trees, to make a policy that everywhere will be green? Last 2 years, the government of Anambra State was talking about it. Suddenly, like they do in Anambra State, have a hazard policy. They don't actually move with something tangible and pursue it to an end. Because people want to come back in our homeland, to live in Onitsha. But you cannot live in a place that is as dirty as that place. They saw the opportunity. Investors want to get into Onitsha. If you would have watched Asaba, and go to Asaba and see how neat, how well planned the government has succeeded in making that place. I know that it's not everywhere in Asaba, but 80% of Asaba is well planned. Lots of trees. It was so wonderful, or it's wonderful. So what can it take for us to take this opportunity to share this video? This is election time. People should be discussing about these things. So Ludo, why can't we have water running from house to house? Why is the street so dirty? Can't you mobilize the local government, even if the state government cannot do that? Because it's not about money. It's not about money. The money is there. People are paying. People are ready to pay. They are paying already. Why is it everywhere is filthy? Why is it that we cannot organize to repaint some of these houses? It is very sad. I don't know if you are getting what I'm talking about. Some of the people will say, oh, I thought you support Soludo. Yes, we support him. Everybody have high hope. It's not that he's performing badly overall when compared to the governors in Anambra State. But when you look at other cities around, Onitsha should be far ahead of Asaba in ranking. But the fact is that Onitsha keep on suffering, Onitsha Metro keep on suffering from neglect. It's not about doing one road or two roads there, but those roads, go to those roads and see how sandy, dusty roads, lack of trees and open drainages. That's what we are talking about. If the government want to do something, he must do something very well. You look at that creative Lord, this thing. You saw the Ukebu. Soludo did wonderful by, rehabilitating Ukebu, building Ukebu, building St. Peter's Road, building Amesi Road, building Amanato. Why I'm calling all these things to show you that I'm Mamala. Abumo Kankuka Chukuma Soludo, Osnobu Kukibo. I know the place, that's my area. I know the area. So Nepa Road, he built those areas. No governor has ever done that before, for sure. But we need to see Soludo doing close to what Alex Oti is doing in Abia State. What he did in Aba was far, far dirtier than Onitsha. But now the reverse is the case. I'm not even talking about other areas. So that's what we are talking about. When we are saying something, some of the charlatans will be talking about saying, oh, you are a Sabo, you are this, you are that. No, it's not about Sabo. You need to love your homeland more than what the peanuts you can receive from somewhere. Because our people have suffered enough. Look at the humiliation they're having in Lagos. Look at the places they are being humiliated. Are you telling me those areas are better than the Onitsha Metro? If we have a governor that is encompassing in development, if Governor Chukwuma Soludo decide today that enough is enough concerning Onitsha, if he want to completely transform Onitsha Metro, people will join him immediately because our people are ready. But the government who will lead they are basically like a sheep without a shepherd. That's what is happening. So we need organized city, a proper organized city that will absorb at least 2 to 3 or 4 million of our people from Lagos. And the investment will flow into Onitsha. I'm telling you, Onitsha will have so much investment if it can be made to look clean. Foreigners, they are very much interested in that area. They saw the real estate. They were thrilled about it. So what you need to do for us is to tag Governor Chukwuma Soludo to this. And as you do these things, you are helping to build the homeland. Remember, this is #1 pro-handed channel, and we are here to do what other people doesn't like to do, because they don't want a situation where they are saying the whole truth. I must tell you the whole truth, and that's what we are here for. And we want the governor and the government of Anambra State to succeed. That's why we are saying all these things we are saying. I know that if he watch these things, he will actually make a move, and this will be better for all of us. Sorry about the quality of this video. It's because of today it has been windy and it's also very cold. Have a wonderful time wherever you are. See you. Bye.